Hello people of the web, and welcome back to another episode from the Lyfcraft server. In the last episode I defeated the dragon and got myself a pair of wings, so in honour of my new superpower, my new skin. It was a choice of this or Wonder Woman. I thought this would probably look a little bit better. Hushbug and I have been working to design the gateways for this room, and we're going to start working on one later in the episode, but first I have a small task that I want to get done. I'm definitely getting used to having my wings again. I suppose I should look where I'm going though. We're back at a very familiar site to those that have been watching the series, JT and Bex's house. We just need to slip down to their basement, and I want to show you something. If you haven't checked out their series, I encourage you to go do so. Their videos are amazing and they work on some very impressive projects. I just hope I can find my way around. Oh, I think this is where I want to be. Yes, definitely. Now, what I want to have a look at is something that I know hasn't come out in one of their videos yet, but I'm a little bit further ahead with my schedule than they are. This is their very, very long tunnel that leads to their desert village. Bex has done a lot more of this tunnel than I thought she would have, but I'm hoping to do a little bit of a surprise and mine out some of this stuff for her so she has less to do. Really should have lit this up as I went along. Oh, JT's on the game. Hopefully he doesn't catch me here. I've only been digging for a little while. I've not even done a significant amount, but my inventory is already full. So I need to find some chests to go put this stuff in, because I don't want it to go to waste. Especially as it's not really my stone. I'm trying to escape the base and I'm being attacked. Run away. What? Run away again! Hushbug also came along, gave me a little bit of a hand, and I think we made a reasonable amount of difference that they should notice. I can't do any of the walls because there's just not enough supplies, but I've dug out the space, so all they have to do is place the blocks. Aren't I a good neighbour? As I build the opening to our first tunnel, I wanted to take the opportunity for a time-lapse chat. In January, I set my goal to reach 100 subs by the end of 2019. We're already past that by a long stretch, and could possibly hit 200 before the year is out. Many of the subscribers I have decided to sub before this series started. Starting the Lyfcraft series was exciting, but also worried me, as I didn't want to disappoint people with content significantly different to what they subscribed for. With 6 episodes under our belts, this is still very new, but exciting for me, and I really appreciate all of the support encouraging me in the comment section, seeing people take the time to watch, and subs are still climbing up. I'm hoping this series continues to be a long and successful one. I do need to address something that a lot of people have asked. Where are the Vanilla High episodes? Truth be told, I'm missing Vanilla High and all of the lovely people there. I'm not finished with the server and have plenty of plans, but my time to record is often limited, and so while I love playing on Vanilla High, Skyblock, Lyfcraft, doing showcase videos and making snapshot reviews, it's not possible for me to sustain 5 series. The videos I'm making are the ones I'm most excited to do right now. Recently, that's been Lyfcraft videos, but the other series are all likely to be back again. I need some glowstone. I'd like to add some underfloor lighting to the new rooms, and normally we'd use sea lanterns, but of course in this world we don't have access to a guardian farm, so glowstone will have to do. I've built 2 of the gateways, and I've decided to work on this one first. The lighting on the floor is not very pretty, so what I'm wanting to do is put a load of horrible glowstone down and then just cover it up with some carpet. And yes, we probably don't need the whole area filled with glowstone, and we could get away with every other one, but this gives us more of a consistent lighting. And I'm only going to have to do this once, so... Oh, that glowstone didn't last long. And I probably should have grabbed more wool as well, because that didn't get very far. Suppose time to go AFK and try and get some wool and some glowstone. How on earth did he spawn and get there? Can they spawn in water? I assume they can't. But... yeah, I didn't grab that much carpet, but this still allows me to knock out these torches and just see if we're bright enough in this room now without having to have torches spammed everywhere. Yep, that's so much better. It didn't take me as long as I thought it might to get the 4 exits from this hub done, although these obviously aren't dug out and fully decorated, but I don't really need to do them all straight away. This gives me enough of a tunnel to get started on. Now what I'm hoping to do is have long tunnels going off each of the cardinal directions with farms and villagers feeding off of these tunnels. Now I have a plan for this area and this area, but I don't just want an open doorway, I would like a piston door. I'm hoping I can work out how to do this. Since my last clip, Hushbug's been quite busy in that this area was dug out, but the other 2 were just flat walls, and so she's spent a bit of time digging out the space here, and I assume she's going to be repeating the pattern, but might need some blocks. So she's done a grand job at digging these out, and she can work on these while I work on the next project for a future episode. It's not going to be this one, but I will show you what I've done so far, and that's in this corridor. We now have levers on the wall because levers are cool. Oh, they also do something. And yes, these polished andesite will not be staying, and nor will the wood. They were just temporary blocks because that's what I had on me at the time. I'm looking forward to building something in there. But before we get to that point, we now have a clear room, and I have a guest coming over that I need to explain what I need doing in here.
Ooh, what's this do?
Find out if you like.
I can't. Oh, one of those.
Oh, great. I spent ages working on something. You use it and they go, oh, it's one of those. I would quite like these bits done as well, if you wouldn't mind.
What do you want done here?
The central island and these 4 quadrants would be lovely. Something garden-y. I'm very open-minded as to what goes in here because I've seen your builds and they look fantastic. And you know how to do terraforming and gardens. I do not.
Well,
so
can I be
free
honest?
reign. Just try and make sure that it's spawn free. That's fine. If you can keep an eye on making it spawn free, that would be great. Because I prefer not to have creepers and zombies and skeletons spawn here, because then they can follow me down these tunnels and kill me. And this is my new home, and I don't want to be killed in my own home. I want to be killed out in the street. No, wait.
Do you want a pond? Anything like that?
All these things are beyond my normal comprehension because I don't think in these ways. I think of, does it work? Yes, it does. Great. And then people point out it's made out of dirt, and I go, but it works.
Is there any blocks you don't like? Do you like podzol? Do you like coarse dirt? Okay.
Coarse dirt's fine.
Pathways are fine. Everything's fine.
I trust your taste. And if there's something I don't like, I'll just quietly moan about it to myself, because I don't want to moan about it to you.
No, because I might kill you.
So yeah, free roam. Do what you like.
Alright. I will go play with your buttons now.
No!
Oh, was that bad? It was an accidental second click.
redstone!
It was an accident. Accidentally clicked the place.
Ouch! Thorns! Ow! I got hurt the first time when I hit you. Don't do that!
It's fine now. It works.
It isn't. You're making it worse. When you have broken redstone, the worst thing you can do is activate it again.
It's fixed. There you go.
There's a redstone dust on top of one of the blocks, so if it gets pushed out...
It works fine.
Can you let me out, please? I don't like closed spaces. Thank you. Ouch! I'm on fire in my own room. I can't even reach the... If I had an arrow, I'd shoot you. I have a bow, but no arrows.
Do you want an arrow? I've got arrows. Yeah.
I feel better now.
Well, good.
I have no arrows left. Damn mending bow.
Oh, do you have a mending bow? Okay.
So what would you have done? I'm not saying change it. Do not touch it. Do not change it. But what would you have done?
If it was me and I designed all of this, I would use wool because you've used wool up there.
How do you know I've used wool up there? You can't see it.
I can see it. It's wool.
For me, I can't tell that the stuff up there isn't concrete powder.
Oh, I can tell.
You have the zoom key, don't you?
Concrete powder has 1 pixel each, and wool has 2, so you can see it looks liney, whereas concrete
I
doesn't.
can't.
It looks pixely.
I cannot.
Can you not see from here?
No.
Without zooming, you can't see that's wool.
No. It just looks black.
Your character is blind.
I'm so willing to say that I'm recording this snippet of me saying that, which will go online, and people will comment in the section, in the comments. People will post in the comment section to agree with me. Not you.
No, they won't.
Me.
That is very clearly wool. It's very liney.
If I remember correctly.
Whereas this is very pixely.
If I remember to, I will put an iCard in the top left-hand corner of the window where there'll be a poll. And no, you cannot vote.
Why not?
Because you're in the argument. You can't vote for who's right in the argument. And no, you cannot threaten JT so that he has to vote either.
Well, that's not fair. I'm supposed to be allowed to boss him about and tell him what to do.
Well, you do most of the time.
Yeah, I do. See ya.
Bye!
That's totally wool.
I haven't done a poll in a while, and this one is an important one. So I'd really appreciate if everyone answered honestly and helped me prove to Bex that you really can't tell that it's wool up the top. Seriously though, answer honestly, because I'd really like to know if you can tell. Now Hushbug's original design used concrete powder, but without having a lot of supplies and based on my theory that you couldn't tell, I insisted that we use wool as a cheap alternative. If enough people can see the difference, I'll go out and swap them. Now I'm going to call the episode here. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider giving the video a like. And I'm very lucky to have 2 lovely ladies kind enough to help here. Hushbug is always an amazing friend who enables me to record and edit videos, but takes on a lot of the time-consuming tasks, and I hope she knows how much I really appreciate her. And this week we have Bex also agreeing to help out. There is a lot of pressure on her to perform because of how incredible her gardens have turned out in the past, but I'm sure she'll do a fantastic job. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to have you back here for the next episode where I plan on building our first farm of the new base. Bye bye now.